Hi, thanks for watching our channel. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow our page on Instagram at renovating_Vane_cottage for real-time updates. The channel is following the renovation of our 1915 end terrace house, which is getting a full DIY refurbishment by myself, Dave, my wife Alicia and our baby Adina, as well as the two dogs. We've hundreds of videos on here, everything from taking up curtains to installing wood burners and digging trenches for our new drainage. So please help the channel by liking and subscribing, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks again.
Hi, thanks for watching. So I thought I'd make a video. Last month or so I've sort of been concentrating on a few things. So I'm on decorating at the minute, which is pretty much a rinse and repeat of a lot of the other videos we've got. Hence why I haven't bothered putting a full video out. I put a few shorts on here, and I put some on our Instagram channel, but just watching me paint isn't really interesting. But as we're doing stuff other than painting, I'm going to try and make a few more videos, so hopefully we're going to get a few more out this year. And what we're going to do in these two alcoves is install some scaffolding plank shelves. Now the first part of that is, or what I'm going to be doing tonight is the brackets. I bought the brackets. I got these off Amazon. They're £25 for 6 brackets. And we're putting 3 shelves up, so we needed 12, so I had to get 2 lots. But they were about the cheapest out of anywhere. Next day delivery, and I mean, see there, it's really good quality. This, I'm surprised how good a quality it is. So yeah, I won't put a link to it because we're not affiliated to the company or anything. But if you look on Amazon and have a search, you can find them and you make your own decision. Main thing is obviously to make sure that the bracket fits the size scaffolding shelf you get. I think the standard shelf is 225. If it's any different to that, put it in the comments. But I think that's what we've gone for. So I've got a bracket to suit that. I was wanted the bracket so it was up. You can get a version where that is going down, so it's just your personal preference. These also did come with fixings into the wall. The fixings into the wall, I may or may not use them. I'm going to have a look and see. No doubt Alicia's going to be filming with books and all sorts, quite heavy books. So I want to make sure they're not going to come off. So I might need to get some more, slightly more heavy duty fixings, but that's where we're at. And for people that have been watching sort of the full renovation series, and if you haven't, please go back and have a look at our videos. But for people who are watching the full series, I am still under the garden, I am still under the driveway. It's just at the time of filming this, it's February, it's freezing cold outside, it's damp. The area where we're doing the drive is like a quad mile and it's muddy and it's awful. So just put that to one side for now. Concentrating on decorating the dining room. Got the carpets ordered for not Thursday, coming up Thursday after 2 weeks, Thursday. So that's going to spur me on to get finished. All I really need to do in here is get the shelves up, another coat of paint on the skirting board, and that's it really. I'll put the radiator back on, so there's not a lot left to do here. I'll change the sockets to metal ones. And we've got all videos doing that type of stuff in our other videos, hence why I haven't really concentrated on this one. I'll give you a pan round once we've done the shelves so you can see where we're at. And like I say, as it's finished off, I'll put shorts up on here on YouTube and on Instagram. I'll put pictures and stuff like that so you can see what's happening. But as soon as the weather gets nicer, I do want to get the drive finished off. We've got the gates and the retaining walls and all that done, so it isn't a million miles away. It's just, and obviously Alicia's quite keen to get the inside of the house done, so I'll get this dining room done, or back room, which is sort of going to be our main room where we'll be most of the time. And then I've got the front room to do as well. And I'll probably sort of do the front room straight after this. But if we have to have 2 or 3 weeks of nice hot weather, I'll drop up the garden. But I don't think we're going to. I think we're going to just see how it goes. So anyway, load of waffle. But we're going to get up with what you've actually tuned in to see now. So it's a shelf. So like I say, I've got these brackets. Now I like them, this colour, but Alicia doesn't. So we're going to spray them. And I've gone for a matte black spray paint. Yeah, I got this from Toolstation. Can't remember how much it was. Maybe 6 or 7 quid a tin. I've got 2 tins. If I don't use it all on this, if I don't use the tin at all, I suppose I could take it back. But there'll be other stuff to do. There'll be next door, and that's I'll probably just use it there. So all I want to do tonight is get one coat on these, so tomorrow hopefully I can get another coat. And then I can crack on with the shelves over the weekend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray them outside. Obviously I don't want to get the spray residual in this room that I've literally just finished painting. So move outside and we'll have a look at that. I've moved outside now, and the method of spraying I've gone for is the washing line method. So what I've done is, as you can see, I've just hooked the bracket over the washing line, got my can of spray paint, and I'm going to spray them. Obviously make sure you do it in a well vented area, gloves, appropriate PPE, masks and whatever else. But I just want to get a quick mist coat on them tonight. I'm losing light, so I'm going to have to be quick, but get a quick mist coat on them tonight, and then hopefully another coat on tomorrow, and then we can push on with actually getting the shelves up. So as you can see, the light's not the best on this, so I'm not going to put too much of this into the video, but I'm just spraying it. You can see Alicia in the background in the kitchen there. I'm just spraying them all. A light coat, several coats. You should obviously have a mask and goggles on, and your PPE on for doing this. So I'm just giving them all a good spray. I'll give them several coats, and then I do decide to give them another couple of coats the next day, just because the light's not very good when I've done it and I've missed a couple of bits. But straightforward enough. Leave them for half an hour or so to dry, and I put them in the house, try and keep them in the warm. So I'm just measuring the width of the alcove now before I put the shelves. Our particular one is 109.5 centimetres. 109.5 centimetres. It's the same up and down, I've already measured it anyway. That's allowing for a 3 or 4 mil gap at either side, which I'm going to leave just for any expansion and contraction and everything. I don't think it particularly will be. And also there's the metal rods to go on, so I'm going to cut the wood at that, and we'll go from there. So at this point we're just measuring the shelf, cutting the shelves. Sorry, I've got my circular saw there. Measure them out with the tape measure. All the appropriate PPEs, gloves, mask, etc., and cut them all to size. Again, there's just a lot of drone from the sand here, so I'll put a bit of voiceover in. So as you can see, sanding it off, it's using an orbital sander. It's an 80 grit paper. And I'm just going over them all lightly. We want a rustic look, but obviously we don't want to be getting splinters off them. So I'll spend maybe about 5 minutes on each one, if that. Like I say, 80 grit paper, and just go over them all till they're nice and sort of touch smooth. Should have a mask on and all the appropriate PPE again. Once a touch smooth, I move on to putting the metal ends on them a bit later on, I think. No, actually I paint them first, so we'll get them touch smooth. And then you'll see as the video goes on, we'll give them a coat of paint. I put the sander on the edge there just to give them a bit of a beveled edge. So it's really nothing hard. I mean, you could do it with sandpaper, I suppose, if you didn't have an orbital sander or any type of electric sander. But yeah, and they look really good at the end of it. So it's nice, satisfying job. I'm going overhead if you can hear that in the background. So that's literally less than 5 minutes sanding. Okay, perfect. Obviously, we're going for a rustic look, we're not going for a picture perfect finish, but it's nice and soft, there's no splinters or anything like that. Any manufacturing defects have been took out, the little marks have come off. So I'm going to crack on, do them all like that, and then I'll maybe go over with a bit of sugar saw, and then just to get any dust off, and I'll be somewhere near ready to put a coat of varnish on them. I might get that done tonight. Right, so here I am painting them. This is a varnish I got from Toolstation. It's just called Oak Varnish from Toolstation, and it did the job good. You can see it's sort of a no frills type painting expedition, but they do look good once they're all done. So I just give them both 2 coats. Give them all, sorry, 2 coats of this varnish. I have my ladders. You can sort of see the top of the ladders there. So I have the ladders running along, and as I paint one, I put them on the ladders. I only paint sort of the top and the sides, put them on the ladders, let them dry,
and then I can keep an eye out for any runs, sort them out as I go on, and then I do the other side sort of once that's dry. So it's a nice streamlined process again. Oh, there's Adina coming in. Again, it's just a bit of rinse and repeat, so I won't bore you with it. And obviously you can do whatever colours you want, but they do turn out all right in this colour, as you'll see later on.
So we're in a position now where I want to put the shelf on the wall. Before I do that though, we've got these ends that go on the scaffolding shelves, like short to make them basically look like scaffolding boards again. So obviously when I bought the long length, they did have these on either end anyway, but because I've cut them down to get sort of 3 shelves out of 1 plank, I needed new ends. The ends that were on were slightly different to these ones, so I've ordered these ones. They were off Amazon, they weren't very expensive. I think I've gone about 20. So what I'm going to do is just nail them on, put them on, um, and then once I've done all of them, we're going to look at putting the brackets on the actual shelves themselves. So I'll do these ends, get these all on. I'll show you them. I'm just going to hammer them in, so I'll do that off camera, and then I'll show you how I'll mark it up, and then that'll be me shelf somewhere near. So I'm just putting the end straps on. So I'm looking for the middle, roughly. And it's fairly uniform. Bending them down, so I don't lose my place. So I'm not measuring them all, going for a rustic one. Got these little cloud nails that came with them. Through it as simple as possible. And before I put the rest of them in, just making sure it looks fairly even, which it does. And with the sides, just that sharp. There's one done. When I put the next one on, there's writing on here, so I'll make sure the writing's the same way at the other end, so it's not upside down or out, but other than that you can't really go wrong. I'm just marking the brackets now. What we've done is we've measured the height of a book. We're going to put 3 shelves, so we've measured the height of a book, left a little bit of a gap above it, and then with ours, we're going to basically 34 centimetres from bottom of the shelf to the bottom of the shelf, all the way up. So I've just, with my spirit level, make sure everything's level. I'm going to put one bracket on in the right position, and I'll put the level across to the other bracket and put it on. We'll have the hoover going in the background, kind of dust. So there's one. I haven't pushed it right in because I don't want to get it in and not be able to get it out again. So I'm going to put the other 2 brackets up, and then we'll have a look at them with them all up. So I'll do the others off camera, because they're rinse and repeat. But it's basically just checking your levels all the time. See there with the wood in it 100% level. About the level of the bracket. See it's nice and level. So I mean, if it was out ever so slightly, a couple of mil, you could probably make it up by putting something underneath the bracket, and then there's some little screws to screw the wood in. But like I say, we'll get the rest of them on. We'll get the rest of them on, and then we'll have a look at it. And then I'm going to paint the skirting boards, touch up the walls, and then we'll get carpets coming on. It's Saturday today. We've got carpets coming on Thursday this coming week, so that's why I want to get all these little bits finished off. So I've got the shelves up there. I've got the brackets up there. I've got the brackets up in the other cupboard. Tighten them all. You'll see that one's a little bit loose because what I found is when I put that plug in, it must have gone into the mortar in between the 2 bricks. So it's quite loose. So what I've done is I've packed it out with some plaster I've got, some ready-mix plaster. I'm going to leave it overnight just so it sets really hard. Then I'll put that screw in tomorrow because you're going to have a lot of weight on these. You're going to have quite big books on them, so I don't want to risk them coming off. I mean, it's starting to set there, but I think if I leave it till I'm on, that'll definitely be set. There's one similar on the other side. So we'll just leave it at that for a day and drop back on it tomorrow. I mean, I might put the other 2 shelves on, I'll see, but before I do that, I'm going to give the wall a good clean and touch up the paint. So I'll do that off camera, and then we'll have a look at putting the wood on shortly.
So this is now the next day. We're actually on the other side of the fireplace now, but you can see the screw holes that needed the filler in. That's set overnight. I'm just putting the last bracket on. I've got two of the shelves on. They slipped on fairly easy. The little bit tight with the screw heads. The screw heads were like a rounded one that stuck out a little bit, so it made the shelf a little bit hard to get in. On one of them, I had to like take a little bit out with a wood bit, sort of the size of the screw head, and it just sat inside it. But other than that, it was fine. And now you can see I'm just putting the shelf on. I'm just looking at the metal banding to make sure the writing's the right way around. Place it in, sit it down, level it up, and a couple of screws from underneath. So I just thought I'd finish off with some photographs. You can see them all up there. Really pleased with them. I think you can sort of see the carpet and that, and one of the ones coming up. So it's not a bad job. Definitely an easy DIY job. I'm assuming you could buy them probably, but it's nice to have the satisfaction of saying you sort of made them from start to finish. So there we are. Like and subscribe.